Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the finale of Modern Warfare 2 Special Ops. And guys, I gotta apologize for what you're about to watch, because I tried doing this level by rushing and just doing this a lot faster than I did. But after about 30 minutes of trying that, and I just couldn't get it to work, I just said, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to use the old faithful strategy of just camping out at the top of the little ledge that you do in the campaign. And once again, I'm sorry. This is a 9-minute video, and I really apologize for that. You could easily do this mission in half the time by basically killing this first Juggernaut. He's always there. And then running up to, you know, in wet work, the part where the helicopter comes after you, there's usually a Juggernaut there. And then there's another Juggernaut where the smoke screens would be all the way at the top of the rig. And then you just make it to the helicopter pad. And basically you can just camp out there for the rest of the mission. And if you're good, you can get up there, kill all the Juggernauts, because they'll all run to you because you're at the top of the rig. And you can complete this mission in, I want to say, 5.5 minutes. But otherwise, you're going to have to do what I'm doing right now, which is sitting up top this little ledge and just shooting all the Juggernauts as they come through. And like I said, I didn't want this to be the finale because I wanted this to be high-flying guns action. I didn't want this to be boring for you guys to watch, because you're going to be stuck here listening to me for the next 7.5 minutes, and, well, there really isn't anything to say about this mission. So I just want to talk about the project as a whole, you know, while we're waiting for the mission to be over, and while we wait for the Juggernauts to come out after me. It's so boring, but it's just a necessary evil that has to be done. Especially if you're doing this on solo. Like, if you're doing this on co-op, you can very easily rush to the top. I did it with Commander Shin, and we got it our first try, and I was so proud of that. But otherwise, you're kind of stuck here. And even if you do get the rush strat to work on solo, it's a very difficult last couple of minutes, because I think once you get down to 8 Juggernauts, they start coming at you in pairs. I think it's the halfway mark, but I know when you get to 5, they start coming at you like 3 at a time, and it becomes ridiculous to try to manage them all if you're rushing all the way to the top, and you have to take care of them in a short period of time because you don't exactly have a very good sight line all the way up to the top of the rig. But regardless, I didn't want this to be boring, so, you know, I'm sorry, but otherwise, let's just talk about a couple of the missions. Looking back at a lot of the RAWs that I recorded, because I'm going to let you guys know this right now, Modern Warfare 2 is, if I'm completely serious, I could probably have recorded this entire game over the course of about a couple hours, but a lot of things happened in this series that ended up taking me like 5 months to put together. And Modern Warfare 2 is a game series where I've wanted to do it for a long time, Special Ops, because I love the Special Ops. I replay it more than just about anything, even the multiplayer at this point. I'm always finding new ways of completing these levels, and to me, that's what makes it fun. The sheer replayability of, even though a lot of these missions are really linear, a bunch of them have tons of different options that you could go through in order to complete them. You know, do I rush? Do I camp? Do I hang back with the Predator missile? Do I let them come to me and I'll snipe them? Or, you know, what sort of strategies do you like to use? And in general, even to this day, I'm still finding new ways of completing these missions, both for single player and co-op. Single player, I find them more often than co-op, but that's just because, you know, people aren't always available. But regardless, I'm really hyped for other projects here on the channel, because once I'm done with this, I can finally move on. Because when I was doing this particular version of Special Ops, because this is, I think, the 4th time I tried recording Special Ops, and I was so determined to get this done that I pretty much said to myself, Chris, you are not going to record any other projects until you have, or you're not going to upload any projects. That's a lie. I have a bunch of things recorded on my laptop, but I wasn't going to upload anything else until I finished Modern Warfare 2 Special Ops. The only exception to this were, like, Lost in Nightmares and Desperate Escape, because I wanted to do this for a long time, and I could have done them on the 360, but I'm terrible with controller when it comes to shooters. And well, why am I playing this on 360? Well, it's just because of ease of recording more so. Because I could record this on the PC, but then they look like complete balls because I have to turn the settings all the way down to low, and I wanted to make the videos look nice. But next up on the channel is going to be probably Sonic Heroes, and that's going to be real fun because at this point in time I have both Team Sonic and Team Rose recorded. I love how Armor Piercing has just sort of become like this channel update because I have nothing else to say for this video because it's so boring. But I have Team Sonic fully recorded. Team Rose is almost done. I have 3 more A ranks to get. Oh yeah, by the way, it's going to be an A rank run. I'm going to get every single A rank in the game. You're not going to see the Chaos Emeralds though because yeah, sorry about that. It's really just a personal thing. I might record super hard mode for that game as well. It really just depends on how I feel by the time I finish the game because I'm going to have to play that game 4 times in order to get all the A ranks for all the teams. And so far, I'm still chugging strong. And I'm really excited for Sonic Heroes. But a few other things are... Another project I wanted to do was Rhythm Heaven Fever because I already did the first Rhythm Heaven game. Or not the first Rhythm Heaven game, but I did Rhythm Heaven on the DS. And I wanted to do Fever, but for some weird reason, YouTube does not like... Or when I first uploaded it, YouTube didn't like 60 FPS videos. So now that YouTube allows that, I think I'm actually going to be able to render those out and have them look good. So hopefully that all goes well. Batman Arkham City is another one that I really want to do, but that's going to take forever for me to record because I could either do them on the 360, which would mean that they'd be terrible by default because once again I'm terrible on controller, or I'd have to do them on PC and make the videos look worse than they actually are. So I have tons of games that I want to record at this moment in time. It's just that for one reason or another I kind of lose no matter what. And that kind of sucks. So we'll see how it goes. And then lastly, I wanted to do a couple challenge runs for a few games, like Shining Force. Like I had a really, really mean idea the other day, and I thought to myself, well, wouldn't it be cool if because if you think about it, in Shining Force, it's kind of the way that casual mode is now in Fire Emblem games, where like if a character dies, you just go after the battle and you can get them revived. And I thought to myself, well, wouldn't it be cool if the characters permanently died in Shining Force? So I thought that that was a really silly but really stupid challenge idea. So I said, you know what, might as well try it. I haven't started it yet, but I think that would be something really fun or funny to record, along with a couple other things. I'm still kind of deciding what I want it to be, but I'm pretty sure Sonic Heroes is going to be going up pretty soon. I just have to render out a bunch of the stuff. But anyway, we have one Juggernaut left. He's taking his nice sweet old time because he's like, well, my other 14 buddies seem to have run down to this random location, and I just give her a couple Barrett shots and they just instantly die. Probably should go investigate. I don't know, something real dumb like that, because we're just sitting here and yet it works out. There he is. There's the last one. Do I manage to get this one? Oh yeah, I do. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that is a new best time. Imagine how long that took me normally. Anyway, thank you all for watching 1042 Special Ops. I hope to see you for whatever project happens to get done next, which is probably going to be Sonic Heroes, but still. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.